imagination is a preview of a coming attraction God has for you.
You feel like the waves of life are trying to take you out. I want to talk to somebody who feels like you're in the middle of a storm right now. A financial storm, a health storm, a relational storm.
It's hard to turn your mess into your message. It's all hard. It's hard to hold on. It's hard to let go.
I'm going through some words. One day I got to this one, and I asked the kids who can tell me what resolve means. Some didn't know, some tried interesting. The last one was the best little girl, about 3-year-olds back. She said, I think I know in this throne. I said what she said. I think resolve means promising yourself you will never give up. When I need someone who's not self-confident.
That's what your imagination is. That's what it's been this whole time. All them times you've been imagining being rich, that wasn't just up there. God put it in your head because that's what he got for you. That big house you keep wanting, God put it in your head because that's what God got for you. When you keep dreaming of taking a summer vacation somewhere, that's because that's what God got for you, because that's a coming attraction that God has for you. That's what your imagination is. You've been tripping. You know how many times you done wrote your imagination off? You know the danger about your imagination? You tell it to the wrong people. That's the danger. You want to kill a big dream? Tell it to a small-minded person. Boy, they'll shoot it down every time, won't they? You know how many wonderful ideas you've had.
You just got the worst news of your life. Things you thought were supposed to happen didn't come to pass. You thought you'd be in a different place by now. You're looking at your age and you're saying, I can't believe I thought I'd be in a different place by this time. And so you feel like you're in the storm. You just got laid off. You feel like you're in the storm. The doctor just gave you a report that's crazy. You're in the storm. Your children are mad at you and you don't have the relationships that you want to have.
There is something you must show the world, but you've got something that they have never seen before. But you're not alive to run away challenges, fear it up, misunderstand. Don't be afraid of these things. As they're going to come, it will not be easy. You have to prepare and be ready for whatever may come.
Stuff that God gave to you, you thought was, man, this is it. You went in there to your friends and your family and you shared it with them and they shot it down. You know why they shot it down? Because they ain't see it. You know why they ain't see it? Because God ain't give it to them. Because he put it in your imagination. If he'd have wanted them to imagine it, he'd have put it in their head. That's why people can't see what you're going to be. That teacher mind, look at you, you're standing there. You can't even talk. How they going to put somebody like you on TV? Well, lady, what you didn't know was I wasn't going to stutter forever. You didn't know God was going to get me over the stuttering, did you? You didn't see it. Because nobody else from 112th Street ever been on TV. You ain't think I'd be the first. You know why? Because you ain't see it. God didn't put me being on TV in her head. He put it in my head. I was just dumb enough to think it could happen.
But there's a reward on the other end of many of these hardships. You better choose reward or regret. There is always reward and regret attached to every decision that you make. Hope. Hold on. Pain ends. Pain does have an expiration date. And when that pain ends, another one will surface, but you will be strong enough because you endured the current pain well. Everybody wants resurrection, but nobody wants the pain of dying to themselves. There's a pain that hurts you, and there's a pain that changes you. So today, all I want you to do is make a decision to choose your heart.
Peace, be still. And when he spoke, the storm calmed down. And I want to talk to the person who spends all your time talking about every problem you have and what's wrong and what failed and what's messed up and how it's not coming together. I need you to do me a favor. Stop talking about your storm and start talking to your storm. That's right. Stop talking about the cancer and start talking to the cancer. Stop talking about the depression and start talking to the depression. And you got to look at your depression and say, depression, you got to get out my life.
I see change as pleasure. I see change as transformation. I see change as evolution. I see change as beauty, brilliance. I see change as the future. I see change as necessary. I see that if I don't change, there is a generation of people who are going to be stuck in the same place. If I don't evolve. See, the marketplace rewards those who have evolved. The marketplace rewards those who have become more valuable. You will be rewarded for the pain. Cry in secret, bleed in secret, but in public you'll be rewarded. And if everything you listen to goes over your head, you are going to miss your moment and stay living in the midst of the madness of impossibility, the lie. Somebody lied to you and told you that it was impossible.
Why do people do that? Why would a Nelson Mandela give up 26 years of his life? Here's what I discovered in high school. I decided I wanted to go out for football. And I discovered why people do things. You know why, ladies and gentlemen? Even though it's hard, it's worth it. One day we had Coach Alkin Hepburn. He said, Brown, come over here. I had my suit on. I said, yes, sir. He said, I'm going to have old Larry Littles down there. Old big, fat, sorry Larry. Yes, sir. He said, I want you running, Larry. I want you to put your helmet right in his pit, right up in his chest. You can do that. Yes, sir. Can you do that? Yes, sir. I said, hubba, hubba. I said, hubba, hubba. I know you can get him, all right? We'll get him. I'm sorry he is. I said, yes, sir. And then he went down to Larry. 250 pounds, strength, agile, and all muscle. He said, Larry, you know Brown down there. He's down there talking about your mom and everything. And how he's going to knock you off this board.
This is when you must tap into your true self, let your faith build your truth, but you've got to prepare yourself and ready yourself. It's going to be a fight that you've never experienced before. Where you built for it? Nothing. Can stop your purpose. Do not feel that it's over. You've got a lot more work to do, so keep working, keep trusting, keep working on, learn from the mistakes, learn from the failures, focus on your ideas, focus on your purpose, focus on your desires.
Every time somebody told me I could not do something, I had a decision that I had to make in order to achieve what they said was impossible. The power is wrapped in the truth and in the power of their perspective. It's wrapped in your capacity, your ability to believe in a dream, even if nobody believes in you. Destiny is calling. Your perspective can either become your prison or your passport. It can either arrest you or release you.
The times are tough for all of us, but we've got to keep pushing forward. We must continue to fight the good fight. Do not feel that it's over. You've got a lot more work to do. Leave all of the distractions alone. Leave the naysayers alone. Because no matter how you look at it, those people that you feel that are against you, use it to your advantage. Let it be your fire. Let it be the ammunition. You need to show them all that you've got something that they have never seen before.